Hi, it's Jen here with a reading for whoever is meant to hear this. This is going to be a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so do take what fits and leave the rest for someone else. If this one isn't your reading, maybe the next one will be. If it is, please like, share, and comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Let's get right into it. What is the message for May? What do you need to hear for May? What is the message for the highest and best at this time? I'm seeing tree branch, so I don't know if that's significant for someone. If you're getting ready for summer, you're doing some landscaping, taking down some tree branches could be significant. Or maybe you're just starting to branch out. All right. Let's see. What's going on for the collective at this time? All right, so we have the Two of Swords. Just peeking to see if it's in focus. Stop focusing on me and focus. There we go. Two of Swords. So you're at a crossroads at this time. Sort of at this juncture of where to go from here. Perhaps a little indecisive. I'm also picking up heavily on a Libra energy. You could be a Libra or on the cusp, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, or you could have Libra in your chart. Typically, this would be Libra moon energy as well. So we're in a crossroads energy, or we're feeling like there's a decision that needs to be made, but our emotions are maybe like heavily blocking. But really what it is that the Ace of Swords, nothing's stopping you from going for this. This is following your creative passion, getting out there, following the spark, reigniting that spark. Perhaps you have a choice between two things, and one is maybe a little bit more creative and one is a little bit more logical. In the past, we have the Empress energy. So more Libra, more Taurus, more Libra and Taurus. So this is an energy of feeling very fruitful in the past, maybe feeling very abundant, feeling like things were flowing, things were good, that you had a clean slate. And in the future energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles here. So there is some reflection happening. You're wanting to bring life back into something, whether it is a relationship, a job, a passion, or just your overall sense of well-being. It's like maybe you feel like the things that are surrounding you are just gimmicky, or people are focused on, I'm hearing cheap thrills. I think that's a song too. Like, you're wanting something a little bit more vivacious. You could be working a lot, Ten of Wands, or you're burdened by something, feeling like there's something very heavy weighing on you that's impacting this decision that you're trying to make. And it might not even be a decision. It could just feel like you're at an impasse. Three of Wands, ready to branch out, ready to explore, to see what else is out there, what more. I'm hearing like this can't be all there is. And the focus is on the Ace of Pentacles. So there's an opportunity here. This could be a message, wanting to reach out or wanting to hear waiting to hear back. So if you're, Ace of Wands can also be a job, right? So there's perhaps a promotion or a raise, or a new job on the table, and you could be trying to navigate whether or not you want to go for this, and you're searching for some sort of like clarity, or like it's like wanting to see the results, like what is going to result out of the choices that you make without, it's like, I'm getting tongue-tied here. So something you want to do could be literally difficult to find the words to do, or to reach out, or to say. Perhaps it's just even navigating what it is that you want to do is very difficult. I mean, that is Two of Swords energy. I'm surprised I don't have the Five of Swords. Maybe it'll come out. Queen of Cups energy is feeling very intuitive, connected to your emotions here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Summer could be significant. I see an offer coming this summer, or some sort of message, or you'll be ready to take that next step out of your comfort zone for this new offer, or this new offer for the summer. I'm almost kind of getting giddy, so something about it makes you giddy. It is the potential of something new. Now, the potential of something new is not a guarantee, but it could bring you the Ten of Cups, happiness, wish fulfillment. Whatever the scenario is, you don't want to invest in something that's not going to be fruitful. I mean, who doesn't? But investment of any kind involves a sense of risk. But when you're aligned with it, the risk usually can pay out in some way, even if it doesn't pan out the way that you expect, if that makes any sense. Three of Cups, something to celebrate here. So yeah, I'm getting this summer, July 3rd could be significant. Coffee, like a coffee date could be significant. Networking. But I do feel like this summer is going to be very fruitful for you. 3 months from now, what are we? May, June, July, August. So whatever comes about this summer leads to something very good in August. And then we have the Two of Cups. So if you're single and you're out there, I do see you meeting somebody here. There is the opportunity of someone new coming in. Could also be a reconciliation. We have Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. For some of you, kids could be involved. You could have a family here. And then we have the Chariot. This is the go for it energy. Page of Swords and Judgment. So whoever I'm reading for, I do feel like there is a wake-up call. You're at an impasse. You're feeling the spark and the urge for something new, for something that makes you feel alive again. And perhaps some of you are really wanting to get creative. And it requires that you step out of your comfort zone. Now, for some of you, a coin could be significant or specific. Like, I don't know if you get like a coin or a medal, like an award or something. It makes me think of a Christmas Story. And he's like, it's a major award. All right, I'm going to clarify with this. Let's see. What's the Two of Swords? Six of Cups. So you're at an impasse. Perhaps something from the past didn't go the way that you expected. Or you feel blocked in some way. What's the Ace of Wands? Or a situation is blocked. And then we have the Queen of Wands here in this deck. It is the Maiden of Candles. So Ace of Wands can be a message too as well. So you could be getting a message from a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could just be more, you're ready to manifest something new and something exciting here. The Empress. We have the Chariot. Yeah, so whoever I'm reading for, you know your worth. And you know what you deserve. And you've been moving in that direction. And you may be finally at this critical point of needing to let go of something from the past so that you can embrace the new. And we have the Seven of Cups. So there's, and it's on the Seven of Pentacles. So you have some decisions coming up moving forward. Now, again, if this is in love, you know, singles reading, this is like having multiple choices to choose from, choosing those who, you know, invest in you, who's worth your investment of time, energy. It could also be with work and finances here. And then we have the Hermit, which is Virgo energy on the Ten of Wands. So you can be really reflecting on this at this time of, you know, how much work you're putting into things and, you know, how is it, what is the yield? Like, is it yielding any dividends? If you're investing in something, is it worth the investment? Are you getting anything back out of it? Because if you're not, then it's just like, what's the point? What is the Three of Wands? Ten of Swords. So you could be at a distance from somebody or in some sort of separation. Alternatively, you're ready to put a situation to, you're ready to end a situation that maybe you feel backstabbed or betrayed or hurt by. And travel could be significant and just wanting to move on from something. And it could be that it's just very difficult. Whatever it was very painful or hurtful. I'm getting something about communication, like communication hasn't been great or, you know, needing or seeking clarity within a situation. So, you know, regardless of whether it's love or relationship, work, agreements, family, communication is key in that it's missing. And a lot of times the barrier is, you know, the inability to be vulnerable or the lack of accountability because of pride or ego. It could also be, you know, thinking that somebody should just know or read your mind. But if we don't communicate how we feel or that something's bothering us, then how is anybody to know? And it could be as simple as an apology, right? To me, this looks like somebody who's just like, you know, they just needed an apology. Queen of Cups, why is this here? The Empress again. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra. People are seeing you as somebody who is very solid. You know, maybe you're very empathic. You're able to be there for others. I feel like people are seeing you as very abundant at this time, or you're seeing somebody in this way, you know, take the roles as they fit. Eight of Cups. So there's so many different storylines that are coming through in this reading, but I am getting something about somebody who's left a relationship, a family, a marriage, or somebody here who's ready to leave a situation because maybe it once fulfilled them and it doesn't anymore. They walked away from something that, you know, made them happy. That's too many. 3 of Cups. 9 of Cups. So yeah, I see something really positive in the next 3 months. You're going to be really happy. I feel like there's some sort of reconciliation or some sort of gathering or celebration that brings you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. And then we have the Moon over the 2 of Cups. So it's something that I don't think that you see just yet. Which, you know, there's only so much I can tell you through the cards because I feel like we don't want to spoil it. And then we have the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles. So, Hierophant is trusting your higher self. It's commitment. It's marriage. Trusting your own authority here. There's something about you being recognized or being recognized for your efforts here. So, now I'm hearing the girl next door, the line when he's like, the juice is worth the squeeze. I mean, he did everything to try to get the girl next door, right? And he treated her better than anybody else did, right? So it's kind of like a lesson in, you know, the nice guy. It pays to be the nice guy. It's really important to trust your intuition at this time, to be mindful of victim mentality, making yourself the victim of a situation, seeing it only from one perspective, overthinking, analyzing. With Judgment here, 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords, Page of Swords, it is a kind of like, you know, humbling of oneself to be like, okay, well, nobody's perfect and we all make mistakes, and sometimes we don't make the best decisions, or we say things and they're not nice, or then they're hurtful. And you know, when you know better, you do better. But also when you realize that, you know, maybe you've done something that you're not proud of or has hurt another, how do you acknowledge it and let go of the burden by, you know, just being real and being accountable. I feel like there's a lot going on in the world where people, like, we all struggle with accountability, and that's where a lot of healing work comes in, a lot of shadow work, because it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to make mistakes, and you know, sometimes some mistakes are bigger and heavier than others, and you know, not every time are we going to, like, you can't change it, but you can change how you move forward, right? So admitting, you know, where your growth is the first step, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So let's see any other messages here. Manifestation, you are a manifesting machine. Grounding, refresh and reset. Healing, schedule healing work. Yeah, so there's a situation or aspect that is asking for healing. All right, final messages here. Bring love into the situation. Yeah, I'm getting very strongly that if you can repair something, it's worth the effort. A win-win outcome is forecast, and the effort isn't lost. And I feel like it has something to do with the manifestations. It unblocks whatever creative flow has been blocked and gives you the opportunity to let things flow because it's not sitting in your field anymore. Yeah, expect powerful change. So, dreams need a practical plan. Energy is gaining momentum. What's the last card here, though? Lost my train of thought. You and your loved ones are safe. Well, that's what I have for you. I do hope it resonated. 222 on the timer there. Well, 2022. Sending you so much love and blessings. Take care.